We headed north from Kiev toward what the government calls the zone of exclusion. In the center lies Pripyat, the abandoned city that suffered the direct fallout and remains nearly as radioactive as the power plant itself. If we were to reach this restricted city, we would have to pass through 3 concentric security perimeters of increasing restriction and radioactivity. Traveling into the zone is usually strictly prohibited due to the dangers within. Add to that the fact that guards at these remote posts are operating on their own authority, and we faced being denied at any of the checkpoints or even being deported from the area altogether.
Okay, I need everyone's passport.
After a tense stop at the first checkpoint, we were allowed to pass but assigned a soldier to escort us to the city of Pripyat and loan us some potentially life-saving technology.
Anything above 0.3 indicates that some sort of accident has happened.
If it will be about 10 microsieverts, I will say it's better to leave fast as possible.
So 10.0?
10.0.
Okay. Well, you just keep looking at that thing.
Okay.
All the time.
Along with the Geiger counter, I would wear a dosimeter, which would alert me to dangerously high levels of radiation.
I can't help but notice the radiation signs around them.
0.12 is nature.
Yeah.
3.65, 412. 14 microsieverts per hour.
14.
14.
Went way up. And that's my alarm.
See, even your device work here.
That's great. Let's go have a cup of coffee somewhere else.
Yes.
To enter any building in this region, we had to pass through a scanner to confirm that we were clean and not personally contaminated, yet.
What kind of Star Trek set did this thing come off?
We discovered that the radioactive remains of Chernobyl include a functioning cafeteria for the remaining skeleton crew of workers.
On a list of dining destinations worldwide that I always thought I would take a pass on, the Chernobyl cafeteria might be at the top of that list.
A little more mystery meat.
It's not like eating microwave food, it's like eating in the microwave.
Inside the microwave.
We were encouraged to take a special liquid antidote as an additional precaution.
ThyroShield. Thyroid blocking in a radiation emergency only. Blueberry flavor.
Blueberry?
Who gives a what the flavor is? If the atom bomb is just dropped, you don't care what the flavor is.
Not at all.
It could be any flavor. It could say feces flavor. And if there was a radiation emergency, you'd be like, I will drink this.
Yeah.
Bottoms up.
While leaving, we met a military patrol officer who just the night before had a ghostly encounter inside the restricted zone. When my questions turned to his paranormal encounter, our government chaperone, Yuri, suspiciously revoked his much-needed translation skills.
He's describing something at length. What is he saying?
Actually, I don't want to translate that as well. So, sorry, Sasha, put something in the
Why doesn't he want to translate?
One of our local drivers stepped in and translated for me.
This spirit, you call it, like a round spirit.
You saw it in the room?
Yes, it was in the room, top left corner, I saw it.
This woman had been a 4th grader in Pripyat at the time of the accident in 1986. She told me she had periodically snuck back to her childhood town out of curiosity. However, recently, she had been seeing the figures of friends and family that died during and after the accident.
When I see dead people, they look like something unformed, like energy, but there is no face, like something unformed.
She told us to focus on areas where children used to congregate. Pressing on, we approached the second checkpoint, and with our paperwork in order, we were allowed to pass through.
All right, so that's 2 down. We got through. 1 to go.
As we headed deeper into Chernobyl, we discovered a civilization that had been utterly abandoned. Entire apartment developments, town centers, canals, even freighters were radioactively rotting, having been frozen in time exactly as they existed on April 26, 1986.
Hey, my life is in your hands, so keep checking that thing.
17, you're okay. Okay, here we go, guys. Last gate. Everybody just stay calm and hopefully nobody gets shot in the head.
If we could pass the final checkpoint near the reactor, we would have full clearance to the abandoned city of Pripyat, yet a limited time to investigate since we had already been inside the contaminated zone for several hours.
Gate going out.
Once through, we caught sight of the iconic tower of reactor number 4.
There she is.
Wow.
Isn't she beautiful?
Close.
Yeah, it's really close. Maybe too close.
We arrived in the city that had been evacuated nearly 25 years earlier. Our escort left us to conduct our investigation, and it was time to dress for the occasion.
This is like World War II issue. Oh, easy, easy. Am I here to investigate or to take a pie out of the oven?
These very retro yet very life-saving radiation protection suits would buy us extra time within this fatally contaminated area.
We'll see you soon. Let's go, guys.
Since the patrol officer we met claimed to have had a paranormal encounter within the decaying hospital, Shael, Gabe, and I decided to begin our investigation there. With less than 10 hours before we reached radiation saturation, we headed off immediately, leaving Shara and Bisha to safely position our gear in a base camp in the former town square.
Okay, guys, I'm reading 83 on the Geiger counter. Definitely elevated levels of radiation here.
With extreme concern for our safety inside these rotting buildings, we carried all of our cameras, audio equipment, and radiation detection gear on us at all times, so we could evacuate at any second if needed.
The hospital.
I hoped that whatever the officer had seen near the hospital the night before would still be present.
63 on the Geiger. It's a little bit elevated here, but it looks okay. Let's press on.
I don't know, the hospital keeps me up.
For sure. Try to avoid that water that's dripping out of the ceiling. And my thermal imager's acting crazy. He's powering down and then powering up again. I've actually never seen it act this way.
Look, somebody's shoe.
Yeah. Okay, let's keep moving, guys.
Wow, what is this?
This is an old surgical room.
Oh my god.
Some sort of a patient register listing names and I assume procedures and dates. It's incredible that this is still here. Everything is still here. Everything's just laying here. Let's go, guys. Let's just keep moving on.
Guys, come check out this room.
Pediatrics, part of the birthing center in the hospital. Obviously, these are for infants.
I don't know what to say.
Thermal imager still malfunctioning. Coming in and out. Holy Oh my god!
What?
I just saw a figure move in this window.
In here?
Like a human figure move in this window.
Where?
Right here. I swear to you, I saw someone standing on the other side of this glass.
And it was just standing there and then it moved?
And it just moved away. It was a heat signature.
It might have been a reflection. I'm not sure. We'll have to analyze it later.
And then it goes black again.
Oh, my battery just died on my... Wait, that doesn't make any sense. We just put a new one.
So your battery's dead, my thing's not
I
functioning,
don't understand.
and I'm seeing people in the windows. So let's just keep moving.
Thermal imager's back online.
Nice and slow on the stairs. Here we go. The good news is that the radiation levels are fairly low in here. Holy shit! I just saw like a shape. The good news is that the radiation levels are fairly low in here. Here we go. Holy shit! I just saw like a shape.
What?
Evan, turn around, turn around, turn around! Evan, turn
Oh
around!
my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Evan, there was a thermal hit directly behind you.
What the hell's going on with your meter?
There's a radiation spike right up in here.
All right, guys, we got to get out of this room. Geiger counter is way too hot. We got to go. We got to go. Come on, guys, right now, right now.
You see like a shape on there?
I saw a shape, like right around that corner, right there.
There was a distinct shape on the FLIR. We're seeing some kind of crazy stuff up here. I can't really explain it except to say that the equipment's malfunctioning. The thermal imager keeps going on and on. The batteries are fritzing out.
The equipment shouldn't be acting like this even here.
So I've seen something in the thermal imager that I can't explain. It looks like a person. I can't explain it. So it's picking up some sort of heat signatures in here.